Let's start. So welcome to this Armidale Regional Council extraordinary meeting of the 12th of June. We, the councillors of the Armidale region, declare that we will undertake the duties of the office of councillor in the best interest of our community and faithfully and impartially carry out the functions, powers, authorities and discretions vested in us to the best of our skill and judgment. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. The Armidale regional communities pays tribute to their love of land, love of people and love of culture. Now, this meeting is being audio and video recorded, and the recordings of the non-confidential parts of the meeting will be made available on the internet. No other persons are permitted to record the meeting unless specifically authorised by council to do so. I would ask all councillors to make sure their mobile phones are switched off, and I would ask that you keep your microphone muted until speaking, please. Do we have any apologies today? As we know, Councillor Gray has resigned, so there should be only 10 of us. So moving on, any disclosures of interest? Nope, no public forum. We have confirmation of minutes from the ordinary council meeting of the 27th of May, the closed session 27th of May, extraordinary council meeting 1st of June, the ordinary council meeting, extraordinary meeting 1st of June and 10th of June. So can I have a mover and seconder? Councillor Withers, Councillor Martin, all those in favour? Carried.
Mr Mayor, there was no meeting on the 10th of June.
Councillor Tiley, we had postponed an extraordinary meeting that was scheduled for last month where we didn't have a quorum until the 10th of June.
You cannot.
We actually did call a meeting, but we couldn't.
You haven't had a meeting, so you can't adopt the minutes of a meeting that wasn't held, Mr Mayor. With great respect, you cancelled the meeting at 3:20. There was no meeting, so we're not adopting any meeting from the 10th.
Yep, thank you, Councillor Tiley. We'll correct that.
Thank you.
Right, there's no mayoral minute, no notice of motion, so we have in front of us is 9.1 for decision. Can I have a move and a seconder, please? Councillor Martin, Councillor Withers. So Councillor Martin.
Yeah, thanks, Mr Mayor. I don't want to say too much on this. We just need to get it out there so the documentation can go on public display. We're not making a decision on it at the moment apart from that. And I also just would like to acknowledge all the hard work invested in the preparation of the reports by the council staff. It's fairly difficult times at the moment with droughts, fires and COVID in our region, and it's had a huge impact on the running of the council. So I'm assuming the challenge was greater than normal. I'd just like to commend them on a great job and thank them for their considerable efforts.
Councillor Withers.
Yeah, I'll just, as I mentioned at the ordinary council meeting last week, this is just to note what's on the screen and to put it out to community consultation. As has been mentioned numerous times by numerous councillors, the community needs to have their input and transparency and all that sort of stuff. So this is an opportunity for them to have a look at this and put in their thoughts. We've had ample opportunity now to put in our thoughts and contributions and to ask questions of the staff. So hopefully what's going out there now, the community and those learned people in the community can put their input in, and if we're still in when this comes back, we'll make a decision. If not, the administrator can make a decision on it. Thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Withers. Councillor Robinson, you got your hand up.
Yes, I'd like to move an amendment, and that amendment has already been emailed to Stacey, though I did miss out one clause in that amendment. So when we put the amendment up on the screen, I will make it change add a particular clause, which is original clause C of the original motion, which was somehow omitted from my amendment. So it's essentially pretty much the same as the original motion, but adding a few more things and making a few more changes, if I can get a seconder. And I think Councillor O'Connor wants to second it.
So just before we see, I presume it's Stacey, is it a chance to put that up on the screen? Well, first I'll just ask, have all councillors seen the what Councillor Robinson has going to submit? Has everyone seen that? Because there's a lot of material there. And it's going to take a while for you to read if we need to. I just assume you've all read it. So it's amendment. Councillor Martin and Councillor Withers, you happy adopting that into the original, or yes or no?
No, I just want to stick with the original.
As I said earlier, now's not the time for amendments. Now's the time to put the this out to the community, and if any other changes, we can do that when it comes back.
Thank you. So, Councillor, you're moving an amendment. Is there a seconder? So,
yeah.
Okay, Councillor O'Connor, I presume that's your hand rather than Councillor O'Brien's. So, move Councillor Robinson, seconded Councillor O'Connor. So, Councillor Robinson.
Yeah, can I also say that the original clause C in the original motion, that the following the exhibition period, a report be presented to council, which outlines as community submissions, along with the final proposed changes to the documents, is also added to that. I've put that in the chat box. It's essentially the same as clause C previously, but I mean, it goes without saying anyway that once the public submissions have been submitted, they will go to council anyway. So I don't know if it's necessary, but if you think it is, then I can add it. Okay, well, I'd like to speak to my amendment. And one reason for this amendment is to thank our community for their marvellous efforts at reducing water consumption and helping us avoid...
Councillor Robinson, we've just received checking on some information, so we might just suspend council for a period of 5 minutes. So just hold your thoughts there, Councillor Robinson. council laws are suspended. So thank you for attending the meeting, and we have to close it as of 10 past 10. So thank you for attending.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.